welcome to Spotlight. Today the spotlight is on a woman, a very interesting woman who has preserved and has promoted and still does so the traditional Indian dance forms. She takes them to various nooks and corners of United Kingdom, gets inspiration from the traditional art forms and dance forms of this country and integrates them beautifully. It is a beautiful integration. She has got an OBE for that, and the most interesting and the most beautiful part for me is that she just is so Indian even after 35 years of living here, and she has preserved India in her house and still has an Indian passport. So let's meet Mira Kaushik. Welcome. You'll know what I mean when you see her house. मीरा जी, देखो मैंने कहा था ना, देखे 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 ये देखे,
वेलकम
इंडियन, ये तो हम भी नहीं लगाते अब मीरा जी,
ये तो मैं हमेशा ही लगाती हूँ।
हाँ, ये इनका ट्रेडमार्क है. When you can be in a crowd and you'll see a bindi and so even if you don't see the face, you'll know it's Mira ji. Thank you. मीरा जी, सबसे पहले तो आपने मुझे ये जो बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग वॉल के बारे में बताया था वो बता दीजिए.
This is Wall of Freedom. My father was a freedom fighter, and I grew up in a household where a lot of remnants of the freedom struggle still were there. So after coming here, I worked with women's movement as well. So this wall signifies all the struggle. So there is I love collecting contemporary Indian artwork.
अच्छा.
So there is Hussain Saab's Bharat Mata, of course with a dupatta, and there is Jhansi Ki Rani, there's Tipu Sultan. That particular work is actually made by Nelson Mandela himself when he was in jail.
Fantastic. So this is your wall of struggle as well as of freedom.
Yes, that's my wall of freedom.
Huh? So when you come here, you feel free already, free of all the shackles of that world brings to us. This is so Indian, and actually it's a mix, है ना? कुछ mix है ना?
It's a very Indian home, yes.
है ना?
Yes, because I live in England for whole of the day, and then in the evening I want to return to my home. So I would have had a home like this in India.
और पासपोर्ट तो आपका अभी भी है?
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल.
क्यों? 35 साल में आपने चेंज नहीं किया?
नवीना, मेरे पिता ने 3 साल जेल में काटे थे. So when I got my OBE, I was asked that I could change my passport and meet the Queen. And I just thought it was not fair for me to, change my passport just to meet the Queen. I had already met Queen several times, so.
Oh, so you didn't. Let's come here. You didn't meet the Queen. You got the OB, but you didn't meet the Queen.
No, I did not. I was invited by the culture minister, and I went to her office and received my medal, and I could take my colleagues. My OB is because of them, because of the creative world, because of my colleagues.
ये देखो अंतरिप्पा. She's been mailing me the whole day. Come sit here. Antaripa, she's a good boss.
Oh, she is, yes. Yes, she's a visionary and we all take inspiration from her. And it's a pleasure to work with her.
You're not saying it just because, no?
I think she knows.
Do you bully her then? I think she looks like someone you could bully.
I think we bully both of each other from time to time.
When does she get angry?
Have to think
Never
now.
seen her angry. So I want to know when she gets angry.
When the work is not done, maybe if you're not keeping up to time, I guess only then.
या just धीरे से बोल देंगे.
if you could please do it.
That's the extent of your. That's the extent of your anger, Mira ji.
No, I get very angry. I'm generally an angry young woman.
So कौन सी वाली मीरा जी आप बता रहे हैं? ये आपकी है?
See, this is all about how green, orange, and blue are used in religious iconography. So one of the visual is actually of a Muslim saint. Another one is of a Hindu temple, and then there is a Christian sort of visual, and Buddha.
और बीच में आपकी पेंटिंग.
And हाँ, बीच में मेरी painting. Now the really interesting thing is that I made this age 16.
Wow.
When I was in school, and I found it in my mother's dump, and almost sort of really 30 years later, I found this picture of Buddha. It's a 16th century visual, and you just see how I made that abstract version of this picture. You see how similarity it is. You have a green sun, and you have this kind of abstract visual, and then with the arms and legs kind of sticking out, but you also have those two Ganikas. So this is my kind of spiritual corner.
So एक बात बताइए कि आज बहुत सारे अच्छी परफॉर्मेंसेस आप हमको दिखाने वाली है ना. एकेडमी में भी हम जाएंगे. We won't talk about all this dance now, you know. आज घर की ये रिबेल आप कैसे थे ये बताइए मुझे. कितनी परेशानी थी आपने अपने पेरेंट्स को?
I've always been out of the box. So when all the girls of the family were doing one thing, I was doing opposite. I was not part of the pack. And, so everybody else was blamed for everything what I was doing.
How many brothers and sisters?
I've got 2 younger brothers.
तो आप तो वैसे ही 2 भाइयों में थी.
जी, और सबसे बड़ी थी.
But you actually were born in Yugoslavia, which was then Belgrade, है ना? और then you moved to India. और फिर भी आपने हिंदी लिटरेचर में अपनी ये सारी कुछ पढ़ाई करी. ये कहाँ से इंडियननेस का इतना भूत सवार था आपको?
हुआ ये कि मेरे पिता जो थे वो पढ़े लिखे थे. उन्होंने PhD की थी लंदन स्कूल ऑफ इकोनॉमिक्स से, और फिर जो है भारत जब लौटे वो, तो उससे पहले भी वो आज़ादी की लड़ाई में शामिल थे. तो जो है वो नेचुरली उनको एक ऐसी नौकरी मिल गई जिसमें कि वो विदेश सेवा में थे. तो मेरा जन्म युगोस्लाविया में हुआ, लेकिन उनका जो नेक्स्ट फेज था वो एक ऐसी नॉन फैमिली स्टेशन का था जिसके कारण मुझे अपने ननिहाल में रहना पड़ा, which is Harda. So Harda was a very small town, sleepy.
Madhya Pradesh, Mira,
which was a very small town in MP at that time. So I ended up staying in Harda, which was a small town, and I lived there for 3 years until we arrived in Delhi.
हाँ. और आप बता रही थी आप मंडी हाउस पे 14-15 साल में मतलब टप्पे खाया करती थी.
हाँ, क्योंकि क्लासेस अटेंड करने जाया करते थे भारतीय कला केंद्र, तो उसके बाद में तो पूरा सर्कल अपना ही था. सो प्रैक्टिकली 7-8 साल मैं उसी सर्कल में खेल कूद के बड़ी हुई.
तो Mandi House, I know a lot of people might know, but Mandi House is this typical NSD theatre crowd, television arty-farty crowd, जो सारे वहाँ पे आर्ट के पीछे, कल्चर के पीछे, डांस, म्यूजिक, ड्रामा के पीछे पागल हैं, वो वहाँ इकट्ठे होते रहते हैं. So from Mandi House to Academy, what has been the journey of Mira ji? We'll find out in the next segment. So stay tuned on Spotlight.